Hey everyone, I dipped my hand into a pot of chocolate is the saying I'm going to be using today because I'm not quite sure what to call this video, but to say that it is just an accumulation of things I've been enjoying in the past couple weeks. I want to start off with what's in front of me. I have a phone memo, which I haven't used in quite a long time, but for some reason I've been carrying it around with me in my bag. So it's been a new addition to my Baumkuchen bag that I've talked about in one of my recent videos, and I've charged it up to use it because I ran out of paper for my my other printer that I use to print my photos. And so I've been meaning to use it. I haven't quite used it yet, but it's just something I carry around with me. I love the shape of this thing and how it can just fit in my hand and I can carry it with me, and it's in my bag. But anyway, next thing is my wallet. I decided to switch into this passport size. I was using a pocket size notebook, traveler's notebook from Chic Sparrow. It was this one to be exact, and I think this is Claire leather, but it's from Chic Sparrow. It's well used and loved, just making sure I don't have anything. Okay. And I do have some of my cards in it, and I've been using this thing for a long time, so you can kind of see the impression of my cards in here. And I was using a ring bound, so I had gotten these little inserts for ring bound, but it, I like to change things out, and so I kept all my cards in here, and I would just slip these in the back. But now I decided to try the passport size. And so I have my passport in the brown, and this passport traveler's notebook I've had for, I would want to say 4 years, I think, and I hardly used it. No, I think I've had this for about 6 years. I've had this, I got this on Amazon when I was first using a traveler's notebook, and I decided to get the passport, and then I realized it's way too tiny and rarely even used it, and it had been sitting in my storage where I put all my other inserts and notebooks, and I decided to pull it out because of the release of the most recent traveler's notebook sets. I wanted to see how I could use it as a notebook, and so I decided anything too like really small I can only really use as a like a storage of some sort or a wallet. So I switched everything into this, and I really like using the elastic as a vertical elastic for something small. And so I really like that look. And I decided to put my pen loop, which is the camel one, with the green traveler's notebook, a traveler's company pencil. And so that just fits in there. And then I did hide some of my personal information. So this is what it looks like. It's quite chunky because I do carry a lot of stuff around with me. I really wanted to try and simplify this and then get a small card wallet, the ones that Baumkuchen has, but they don't have them anymore, which is really unfortunate. I have been looking at that wallet since Christmas, and I just didn't, I kind of wanted to get it around that time, but it didn't work out that way. And so I was going to wait, and I waited too long because they don't have it. They have the new Cordovan leather, which is quite expensive and pricey. And so it's made me rethink how to store my cards. Anyway, I managed to store them in here. So I have the clear plastic wallet, and so I put like all my cards here, especially the cards that have my photo ID, so I can just show them the image without having to take it out. And then I have an IKEA card, and then I have all of my, well, the cards that I hold for like COVID, for me and my kids. And then I have this wallet insert, which is from Foxy Fix. And I've had this wallet insert forever. It's actually a pocket size and not a passport. So it kind of squishes a little bit, but it fits in here. This thing has lasted for years and I still use it. So I have some important cards inside here, and then I hold some cards on this side, and then I hold some important information here. I don't use this zipper pouch for any. Sometimes I use it for cash. Rarely do I have cash, but I use it for other cards as well. So again, this is from Foxy Fix. This leather has scratched up and it's still going really strong. I love the black stitching. And so it just slides in here. And then I decided to get another Foxy Fix back in the day. I wish I got it in brown, but it is what it is. And this is actually a true passport size. So you can see how well it fits on the elastic. And so it has 2 card slots here and then pockets on the inside, which I have more very important information that I have to carry around with me. And this is my wallet. So it's been functioning pretty well. It is compact. Everything fits in here. And you see it's scuffing up. I've been tossing it in my bag. It's easy to, go around with me and carry in one hand. And I have the ability to jot something down if I need to, although I have no paper in here, which is odd. How am I going to jot something down? Well, I guess, if I ever need to write something on something else, that I could have a notebook in my bag. This is where I would get my pencil from. So that's what I have going on here. And that will bring me into my newest additions, which are the Travelers Company new releases. So I did get the hotel, and this is the one I'm using right now. I love this leather. All the leathers smell absolutely fantastic. And here I have my, let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so I have the lightweight paper that I'm still working through. There's so many pages in here, and just journaling. So I have that. I have the pocket, what do you call this? Like sleeve that you can get from Baumkuchen. It's super thin and it's made of leather, which is check for me. And then a sketchbook, which I haven't done much other sketching in here. But I have those, and I am trying to force myself to kind of finish these inserts that I've started. So there's one. And then I'm still using the To and Fro, which has my weekly insert and my sticker book, and then also another journal. And I have this one. So this is one of my favorites. I love the debossing, and I think I did an unboxing of this one on Instagram briefly, but I'm not really using it for anything, and I really want to use it for a sticker notebook, but there are no more sticker inserts that I can find anywhere. They're all sold out, and it's kind of worrisome because I felt like I should have got them when they were available, and I remember thinking I need to get some for a pocket size just to have some just in case. Well, I think I may have missed the opportunity. And so so I'm sitting here bumping my head against the wall trying to figure out how to use these. I want to use one of them as a wallet. So here's the train one. And I did put all of the charms on. This one's really nice too. I don't have, this is my only passport. So I will be using one of these to store like stickers and things and have it easily accessible for me to use. But I am quite nervous to use the traveler's notebooks that have the foiling on it, because they did mention in the instructions in the manual on how to take care of your product that it will wear and come off eventually. But that's the whole beauty of using your notebook, which I definitely agree with, but I'd still want to keep this foiling on as long as possible. But I don't mind scuffing up my notebook overall. I do love how this black one looks. And let me give you an idea. I do have one other black one, which is really new to me. This is just a plain black. And when you look at them together, this one I feel like is very shiny. And I don't know if it's the effect of the foiling that makes it look like that. Oh, look at my train. It just kind of slides. So yeah, this one is really smooth. It's smoother than this one. I can feel a little bit of hairiness to it, but this one is super smooth. So I kind of want to use it as a wallet, and I'm gonna hold off because there's something I'm waiting for coming to me hopefully soon. And then I have this one, which is, no, I think I have everything out. Haha, I do not, because it's over here. So I did get all 4. And they make me happy. I'm really excited. I'm brainstorming different ways to use them, and I know I can't use them all at once because it would just drive me crazy. But I really am happy with deciding to get all of them. They're all very special, and I knew I had to get the passports because I don't really have many passports. Again, I only have this one. But I really wanted to get the passports because of the awesome, well-made stamps that they came with. And they're just, it's just, you know, chef's kiss. So I have these. Now, another thing I want to mention is that I sharpened the Traveler's Airline pencil, something I haven't seen anyone else do on social media. And this pencil is actually really smooth, and the eraser is super soft. Like, I just want to just go like this. But I sharpened it, and it's a nice HB pencil. The black pencil I haven't sharpened. It's still in the packaging. But I thought I'd mention that. It's okay to use your stuff, guys. It's okay. And then I also have been watching Laukau's Instagram stories, and he made me a A5 simple folio. Look at this gorgeous pebbling. This is in the vintage tan, I believe, which is, I asked him what his favorite leather was, and he said it was this one. This is the matte version. They also have a shiny version. So if you do put that in your notes as to which leather you want, and you want this one, this is matte. And it's just gorgeous. I love it. It smells divine. And all I've been doing is this. Like, I can't even open it to journal because it just feels really good. And then, of course, he also sends a sample. And the sample is black. And I think it's the same leather because it feels the same. And it's soft, but not overly soft. It's flexible. And I use it as a coaster for my drinks. So I got that. One more thing I wanted to share with you. That is this special guy right here. So I ended up getting the Lonnie CC Dialog CC Dialog CC, I think it is. And it comes in this huge box. that is quite difficult to open and like look through. But the pen was nestled in the box along with this sleeve. And I'm not quite sure what the sleeve, I think the inside is made of leather and the outside is, I don't know, some other material. But I've heard from many people, or I've watched many people who unbox it, how they are just not very excited about this accessory, and they would probably have preferred a bottle of ink than the Lamy pen sleeve. But if you use it, it's, it's actually, it works pretty well. I mean, I don't find that my pen gets stuck in here. It slides in really easily. And I like the little touch of the rose gold here. And it reminds me of like a chapstick or a lip gloss or something, a fancy one. So this is the pen. And this is the blue with the rose gold. It's quite short. So let me show you a couple of comparisons. And let me pull out this guy. Okay. So we have the Galen leather insert, and I have the TWSBI Fax 700R, and I have a Moomin. I have a Narwhal and Galen leather collaboration, TWSBI Eco in jade, and then a TWSBI diamond mini, and another Eco. I'll just set that one aside. So here is an Opus 88, which is pretty large. And then in comes my Lamy CC, or Dialog CC. So you could see it's actually quite a small pen. And when it is, you can't post it because it is a twist and open. It doesn't get that much bigger. At least I don't think so. But I have been loving this pen. I've actually filled it up already once, and I've used all the ink. And granted, it's possible that when I did fill the ink the first time, I didn't fill it all the way up. Something I don't do every single time I ink a new pen, because I feel like the first time I ink a pen, I'm not sure I really like the ink that I choose, so I don't do a huge full fill. But the second time I did, and I think I'm halfway through the ink fill on the second fill. So this pen is just beautiful and writes just amazing. I haven't had any issues with writing. The only thing that I've had an issue with, and I think it's just me and, the learning curve of this pen, of using this pen, is that when you open the pen, and you can feel when it clicks in and starts to slow down that it's closed all the way. But when you open it and twist it, you need to make sure that when it gets here, you twist it until it locks in to use. And I find that if I don't do that with this pen, when it comes time to close the pen and I twist it to close it, right when it's almost closed but it's not, it won't lock in and close all the way. And if you pull it too far, that's when you start to open and untwist the bottom portion of the pen to see the converter. So that's just one of the things I've noticed, is that sometimes when I'm trying to open and journal and I open the pen and I'm about to write and I don't do that other extra turn to make sure it's completely open, then when I try to close it, it doesn't close all the way. So am I the only one who's noticed that? I'm sure it's just one of those things that you just have to make sure you open it and close it all the way. See, and I think I did again. So right now it's not all the way closed. There's a little bit of space there. And when I try to close it and twist it, it just starts to open up. So I have to make sure that I click it all the way through to open. And then, see, there we go. It's doing the same thing. Okay. And then there. Now I close it. It's kind of weird. It doesn't deter me from enjoying the pen. I really like it. I just know that I probably just have to be careful when I open and close it, and making sure that, the only thing about not closing all the way is that your nib will dry up. So it's best to make sure it's closed properly. So that's pretty much what I've been playing with lately, and it's all been making me happy and excited to journal each day and write each day, and use all my leather goods and just keep my mood up. So I hope you guys like this little random video, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next video. Take care, guys.